What is going on, Knicks Nation? It is game day. The New York Knicks have an opportunity to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals tonight in Indianapolis. The New York Knicks are taking on the Pacers with a 3-2 lead with an opportunity to join the Boston Celtics. The Knicks have tonight, and if they don't close it out, we got Game 7 at MSG on Sunday. But I'm not even looking at that Game 7. I'm looking at the Knicks potentially coming out with a W tonight. They got to start off fast. Guys, hit the like button on your way into the show. We're live on Knicks Media breaking down the New York Knicks taking on the Indiana Pacers tonight for Game 6. Game number 5 was a joy to watch Jalen Brunson level up his game to what we were used to throughout the entire postseason. Going back to the 40-plus piece, we got Alec Burks ready to go off the bench, who has been scorching hot since he returned back to the rotation, making his playoff appearance worthwhile. Deuce McBride starting over Precious Achiuwa with the injury to OG Anunoby. An excellent Tom Thibodeau move, in my opinion. And of course, you can't ask more from what Josh Hart has brought to this team, and Donte DiVincenzo providing a huge spark in this team in terms of intensity and energy without even impacting the game on Game 5, shooting the ball. He made his presence known. Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 rebounds, 12 offensive rebounds. That is the recipe for the New York Knicks to win this basketball game tonight. We go into the home floor. We cannot allow the Pacers to get comfortable early. We have to start off fast. Obviously, the last time we were in Indiana, it did not go in our way. We got blown out of the waters in the first quarter. I'm not expecting that tonight. Why? The Knicks had an extra day of rest. In that game, obviously in Game 4, the Knicks were not themselves. The Pacers did not miss. The Knicks missed every single shot. That's why it's a series. Every game does not tell the story. Now, the Knicks got to make sure they stay in their P's and Q's. They finished the series in round 1 in Philadelphia on the road. They've proven that they are capable of winning on the road, winning 2 games in Philadelphia in round number 1. Yes, we have yet to win a game in Indiana this series, but I think that the Knicks are about to win tonight. The Knicks should have won Game 3 because they were up by 9 points in the fourth quarter, and then the Knicks were unable to close the door. Brunson hits a clutch shot to tie the game, and then Nesmith hits a 50-footer, and then the Knicks are unable to force overtime. So that was a tough game that a lot of Knicks fans were definitely scratching their heads about. And then after the Knicks lose Game 4, we're all thinking the same thing, but then they come back in Game 5 at MSG and remind the people who we are by blowing the Pacers out by 30 points. Adversity strikes, the Knicks team rises to the occasion, folks. Okay? That's why I'm not nervous about this team. Give the Knicks 2 opportunities to advance to the ECF, the Eastern Conference Finals. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. The Knicks are tipping off against the Pacers tonight at 8:30 p.m. EST. I will actually be in attendance for the Knicks Fan TV watch party, which I'm excited to be at in Manhattan tonight. So if you guys are going, love to meet you guys. I'll be at the Knicks Fan TV watch party event with 2 of my friends. I'm excited for that. Albin's in the chat. Richie, I got 114-112. I got this. You got the Knicks winning by 12 points. I'll take that, Albin. I will take that. Now, according to BetUS, the New York Knicks are 5.5-point underdogs in tonight's game. Vegas has the Knicks losing tonight. Now, I get why the Knicks haven't won yet in Indiana, but how can you possibly give it a 5.5-point spread after what the Knicks just did on their home floor? I get it's on the road, but you're giving the Knicks 5.5 points? I think that's ludicrous. There's no shot the Knicks lose by more than 5 points. If they lose tonight, it's by a close margin. I guarantee you that. If they think Game 4 is going to tell the whole story, did they forget what happened in Game 3? We lost by 3 points or 5 points after the free throws. So I think this spread is very disrespectful, personally. At plus 170 is the money line. So if you guys want to place your bets either on the Knicks or any other game tonight or around the NBA, or even you're a hockey fan, you want to bet on the Knicks to go far in the playoffs, they have a lot of future bets as well. BetUS is your spot to get the best bets possible. The #1 online sports book in the world. You guys got to click the link at the bottom of the description, the top of the description, and you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits with a 10% gambler's insurance up to $2,500. Again, folks, please bet responsibly, a fast 24-hour payout, and a 24/7 customer service that is very reliable. They have the Knicks winning in 7 at plus 150. Now, I'm going to stay away from that because I got the Knicks winning tonight. I got the Knicks winning in 6, baby. Let's go.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Let's hear from Knicks fans in the chat. Who do you got winning tonight? What's your final score prediction? And who will be the X factor? Who will step up to the plate tonight and have the most impactful game outside of Jalen Brunson? We all know that we need Jalen Brunson to play his best ball in order to win. We need a Brunson 35 to 40 piece game and a guy like a Josh Hart or a Dante to step up offensively. And maybe it's even Deuce again. I'm not going to say we have to replicate what we did in Game 5 because every game there's a new story to tell. But I think the key to tonight is going to level up the intensity. Okay? I'm looking at this game in terms of the intensity game. Let's bring that New York energy, that New York grit and physicality on the road into their house, into their home. Miles Turner tried to punk Dante DiVincenzo, try to act like a tough guy. Let's go into their arena and show them what it means to be a tough guy. Because no one can mess with these Knicks when they're playing like this. And it's easy to do it on your home floor. And the Pacers like to talk a lot of crap in Game 3 and Game 4 when they were up. I would love to see some hard screens. I would love to see some bruisers mentality. Ripping the ball out of their hands. Forcing a jump ball. Fighting for loose balls. I want this game to get scrappy. I want the Knicks to punch them early. That's how I'm looking at it. Play relentless defense. I want this Knicks team to body the Pacers on defense tonight. We made a really big adjustment in Game 5 defensively. Tom Thibodeau had an excellent game plan. The Pacers started off good in Game 5. They were hitting every shot, it felt like. And then they got ice cold in the second half, especially in that fourth quarter, which is when it matters the most. Okay? The Knicks' defensive game plan was perfectly executed by the players. They adjusted Pascal Siakam one-on-one with Josh Hart. They had more switches with Hartenstein going on him when he was going one-on-one with the ISOs. So there's a lot of things that went in the Knicks' favor from a defensive standpoint. I think the Knicks got to make their presence known because the Pacers can get hot very easily. They can gain momentum. I also think a key defensive change in Game 5 was starting Deuce McBride because what that did was giving Deuce McBride an opportunity to lock down Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational this entire series after Game 1. Games 2, 3, and 4, Tyrese Halliburton was lighting us up. And then last game, Deuce McBride started, and he was matched up on Halliburton from the beginning, and Halliburton did nothing. He was afraid to put up a layup. I think the Knicks got to continue that. Allow Deuce to match up and face guard and ball denial. Tyrese Halliburton, make things tough for him. Because Halliburton is a phenomenal player. He's great at playmaking. He leads the NBA in assists, but he's not a natural scorer. He likes to get his teammates involved. But when he does score and when he does put the aggression, he's a very dangerous player, like we saw in games 2, 3, and 4. So my point here is let's not allow Tyrese Halliburton to get comfortable. Hopefully he misses his first 2 shots, and then he can just get out of rhythm. Because when he gets into a rhythm, he's hard to defend. He attacks the paint very well. He has these long strides. He can shoot the lights out of the ball from downtown. Halliburton is a very good ball player, and I think Deuce McBride is the Tyrese Halliburton neutralizer. And shout out to Tom Thibodeau for finding that out. Not going to lie, I'm nervous as hell. No need to be nervous, Yankees fan forever. We're going to go and get this W. Believe it. Albin says, this is a Dante kind of game. I see 5 threes and 23 points. Can you believe that Dante hit 0 3-pointers in Game 5 and the Knicks won by 30 points? Isn't that, like, ridiculous to think about? The Knicks offense is so dependent on Dante's threes, it feels like. He didn't have 1 3-pointer. 0 for 6, and we won by 30 points. Let's not forget what Dante did the first game in Indiana. The guy didn't miss. He had 7 3-pointers made with 35 points, a playoff career high. We lost that game, because Brunson wasn't himself in that one and a lot of other reasons. But at the end of the day, Dante, I think, could be the X factor here. If Knicks lose at Indy, I got Knicks winning 7 at MSG, 135-125 Knicks. Come on, we need to win tonight, Jamal. Screw Game 7. Richie, Alec Burks going to hit 40 points tonight, LOL. That Alec Burks story is something fun, man. I wanted Alec Burks at the trade deadline. He got here, and then I thought I was dead wrong. I'm like, wow, he stinks. But then he's like, shh, wait till the playoffs. And that's all we needed. Kelvin's in the chat. Yo, Richie, I'm watching the down low, still at work, but I wasn't going to miss it. Kelvin T. Jones Sr., my man. Pots and pans. Kelvin, thank you so much for always representing, even when you're at work. Hit the like button. Thank you so much, Kelvin. I appreciate everything that you show Knicks Media. Guys, let's manifest some W's in the chat. Hit the like button. We got 45 live watchers. Smash the thumbs up button right now for your boy. We got to get more people in the chat. We got to get more people. Only 16 likes. Let's do better than that. Let's get this dub tonight in Indiana. If the Knicks win tonight, whether they win tonight or Sunday, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals is Tuesday. Tuesday is game number 1 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, bro. How wild is that? The New York Knicks are 1 win away, folks. This will be the first time in my life I've seen the Knicks going this far. Now, I was 2 years old the last time they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not going to count that one. I was not aware or watching, obviously. I was born in 1998. This will be the first time to experience the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's close it out tonight. If we win and move on, any news on OG's return? Yes, things are trending in the right direction with OG Anunoby. He's expected to make an Eastern Conference Finals return. If it will happen game 1, that I'm not too sure. But I can assume that OG will be returning if the Knicks advance in at least the first few games of the series. Maybe he misses game 1, but he'll be back game 2. Maybe he misses the first 2 games and he's back home at the Garden. I think that we're going to see OG back against the Boston Celtics if we return there. How do people get tickets to the watch party in the Garden? It was sold out right away. I'm not going to that watch party. I'm going to Knicks fan TVs, but it did sell out. 110-99 Knicks. Okay. I like the vibes. I like the energy. Let's see some score predictions in the chat. Score predictions in the chat. Let's hear it. Come on, folks. Guys, don't forget to simply hit the like button. Subscribe to Knicks Media. Let's freaking go. Knicks fan. We got game day tonight in Indianapolis. The vibe should be immaculate. I'm about to head into the New York City tonight. So if you guys are wondering what the content will look like tonight, it will be live from New York City. Live from New York City. So stay tuned for the content on the show tonight. I'll be doing videos from my phone tonight. I'm excited, man. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. Becky Ham getting a ticket to this. They should make her come to these games. What's going on, Nelson? Our Knicks won 3 straight series clinchers on the road. Great stat right here. The Knicks, when they have a clinching opportunity on the road, they've won 3 straight. They did it in Game 5, Round 1 against Cleveland in Cleveland last year. They did it in Round 2 in Philadelphia, up 3-2. And now they have a chance to do it in Round 2, up 3-2 in Indiana. The Knicks are built to win on the road. We had a phenomenal road stretch in the regular season. We have proven to be able to win on the road this year in the playoffs, but we have yet to win on the road in this series, and I think tonight will be the night for it. The Knicks are without 4 key players, and we are still playing like this. The Pacers thought that they punked us in Game 4. They had so much positive momentum heading into Game 5, at least they thought, but they woke up a sleeping giant. They had a players-only meeting, the New York Knicks. The Knicks had a players-only meeting after that Game 4 debacle. You know what players-only meeting means? Things get real. And you already know that the Nova boys and Brunson, Hart, and Devo, they know what it means to win a championship. They did it together at the NCAA level. Devo actually won an NBA title with Milwaukee. He comes from Golden State, who was a championship organization. Obviously not anymore. And then you have Jalen Brunson leading the way. So we have a team of leaders. We have a team that holds each other accountable. We have a team that believes in one another. They're playing like inspired. They are relentlessly going to will this team. Okay? I have all the confidence in the world in these New York Knicks tonight. All the confidence in the world, baby. What I saw in Game 5, I can see translate into this game tonight. The key is going to be hitting your three-pointers early, though. We cannot start off slow. We need to start off fast offensively because it's pretty much inevitable for the Pacers to start fast offensively. The Knicks defense gets better as the game goes on because the more that the defense wears down the Pacers, the more fatigued they get. But I think the key to the night is the offense got to start fast. We need to hit our shots early. Get to the line. Hit the free throws. Hit those three-pointers. When we're shooting our three-pointers, let's hit the three-pointers in the first quarter. We cannot afford to go down early. We cannot afford to go down more than 10 points. Even if we do, the game's not over. This Knicks team has proven that time in and time again, that we can afford going down double digits and still winning. But my point is, when we're in Indiana, they're the desperate team. You cannot allow them to get comfortable and then really feed off of their crowd. Because we know that the Pacers have a very dynamic crowd. They feed off the energy. They're a young, inspired team. Luckily, they're fully healthy for them. Not for us. We're not healthy, and we're still winning and beating this series 3-2. So, this is going to be fun, man. I'm excited. 8:30 p.m. EST. Let's go. Please go smash the like button. Thank you, Kelvin T. Jones Sr. That's my guy right there. If we move on, think about it. We played close games against Boston before and after we had OG, so never know. The only game we versed the Celtics this year with OG, we completely blew them out. Just saying. Miles Turner was all up in his feelings because he got out-rebounded by a person shorter than him. Yeah, tough guy, Miles Turner. Let's go. It's not their identity, and Dante DiVincenzo had to remind them. You know that the Pacers are going to play pissed off tonight. At least they should. But we shall see if the Knicks prevail. Because I think the Knicks have a chance to do something special tonight. And I think they will, baby. Knicks-Pacers tips off tonight at Indiana. I think I'm going to be in New York City tonight. So if the Knicks win tonight, I think there's going to be a big party in the streets. Okay? There's going to be some big parties in the streets of Manhattan, and I will be there. I will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, with that, I got to go make a train to head into New York City. So, I'm probably going to skedaddle now, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Let's see if we get another Jalen Brunson masterclass tonight. If we can get Dante to get hot from downtown. If we have Josh Hart getting rebounds that breaks teams. If we can get offensive rebounds from Isaiah Hartenstein consistently. Let's see if this is happening, baby. Let's see it. This Knicks team in the playoffs is gritty. It's tough. They claw. They scratch. They find ways to win. They inspire a whole generation. Let's go, Knicks. This is our time, Knicks fans. We have a chance to do something we haven't seen in 20 years. 20 years, folks. That's ridiculous to think about. What? 20 years. The Knicks have a chance to go back to the Eastern Conference Finals with a chance to go to the NBA Finals. Wow, wow, wow. Let's close the door. Let's avoid a Game 7. And let's go into Boston on Tuesday night and get that W. All right? My name is Richie. I'm going to wrap up the show here. I'm going into Manhattan to go to the live watch party. So I'll see anybody that's going to be there. If not, I'll see you guys in the post game from my phone. I appreciate you guys tuning in. The Knicks are about to go into Indianapolis and make their presence known. Make their presence known early and often in this game. Salute to the chat. Let's go, Knicks. Jalen Brunson, I got all the trust in you, my man. Let's go! Go, New York. Go, New York. Go! Catch you guys later. Peace out.